ओ नमो नमः। ईशोपनिषदध्ययनं प्रथमः मन्त्रः ईशावास्यमिदं सर्वं स्टडी by S.L. Abhyankar. Most interpretations, explanations and commentaries of Ishopanishad have a prefatory. That is so because these commentaries are by learned persons who have already studied it. For a novice or for a student, the study should begin and proceed mantraha by mantraha. Why do I use the phrase mantraha by mantraha and not a more commonplace phrase as shloka by shloka? One logic is that Ishopanishad is not the end portion of Shukla Yajurveda. It is in the mantra or samhita portion, rather the 40th Chatvarimshat Adhyaya of Shukla Yajurveda. Second logic is that every stanza of Ishopanishad is a mantra. Definition of a mantra in Shabdakalpadrumaha is mantra pullingam mantriyate guptam paribhashyate iti matring gupta bhashane plus ghain yadva mantrayate guptam bhashyate bhashate iti matring gupta bhashane plus ach. In ashtadhyayi.com, mantra matring gupta paribhashane to consult, to advise, to discuss privately. Churadi dashamganiyah atmanepadi sakarmakah set. So, mantra contains secret knowledge to be deliberated upon and absorbed. The first mantra and its parichedaha are ईशावास्यमिदं सर्वं यत्किञ्च जगत्यां जगत् तेन त्यक्तेन भुञ्जीथा मा गृधः कस्य स्विद्धनम्. ईशावास्यम और ईश प्लस आवास्यम इदं सर्वं यत् किंच जगत्यां जगत् तेन त्यक्तेन भुञ्जीथाः मा अगृधः कस्य स्वित् धनम. वाक्यांशशः विश्लेषणम्. We have the columns here for अनुक्रमाङ्कः, अव्ययाः, अन्ये सबन्ताः, कर्तृपदीयाः, कर्मपदीयाः, तिङन्ताः, कृदन्ताः. जगत्यां यत्किंच जगत् ईशावास्यम् इदं सर्वं विद्यते तेन त्यक्तेन त्वं भुञ्जीथाः त्वं मा अगृधः स्वित् कस्य धनं विद्यते. नो. इन यत्किंच जगत्यां जगत् इदं सर्वं ईश आवास्यं विद्यते. जगत्यां जगति स्त्रीलिंगम सप्तमी एकवचनम. इन शब्दकल्पद्रुमः जगति स्त्रीलिंगम गच्छति कार्यत्वात् नष्टा भवति इति. गम प्लस वर्तमाने पृषद बृहत् बृहन् महत् जगत् शत्रुवच्च उणाम 284 इति अतिप्रत्ययेन निपातनात् साधुः. ततः शत्रुतुल्यत्वात् उगितश्च 4-1-6 दिस इज द पाणिनि सूत्रम इति ङीप् भुवनम. सो जगति मीन्स वर्ल्ड, यूनिवर्स, अर्थ. जगत जंज धातोः शत्रुविशेषणं जगत्. अत्र नपुंसकलिंगं प्रथमा एकवचनम. जंज जजिंग युद्धे टू फाइट, टू किल. भ्वादिः प्रथमगणीयः परस्मैपदी अकर्मकः सेट. सो जगत has inclusive meaning. Everything, whatever struggles to survive. Janja dhatu. To fight. Struggles to survive. Ishavasyam. ईशेन आवास्यम और ईशावास्यम। ईशेन, ईश पुल्लिंगम नपुंसकलिंगम वा तृतीया एकवचनम। ईश एडजेक्टिव, ईश क owning, possessing, sharing, master or lord of. See below. One who is completely master of anything, capable of anything with genitive, powerful, supreme. Ishaha, a lord, master with genitive or in compounds. Kathanchidisha manasamba bhuvuhu. This is from Kumar Sambhavan. With great difficulty controlled, were masters of their minds. So, Vagisha, Suresha, Isha is also Isha, Pullingam, Tritiya Ekvachanam. Note, Ish, masculine, a master, lord, the supreme spirit. Avasyam or Vasyam. Vas is Prayojakam of Vas. Vasya is Net Visheshanam. Here, Napusakalingam Prathama Ekvachanam. Note, Vas, Vasang, Nivase, to dwell, to live, to stay. Bhadi, Prathamaganiyaha Parasmaipadi, Akarmakaha, Anit. Also, Vas, Vasang, Achadane, to cover, to wear, to pull, to dress. Adadi, Ditya Ganiha, Atmanepadi, Sakarmakaha, set. Vas, also Vasang, Stambhe, to be firm, to be fixed, to be straight. Divadihi, Chaturthaganiyaha Parasmepadi, Akarmakaha, set. Also, Vas, Vasang, Sneha Chedapaharaneshu, to love, Sneha, Cheda, to cut, to destroy, Apaharana, to kidnap, to desire. Churadihi, Dashamganiha, Ubhaipadi, Sakarmakaha, set. So, overall meaning of Yat Kimcha Jagatyam Jagat Idam Sarvam Ishavasyam Vidyate. Whatever in this world strives to survive is abode to the Supreme and or is pervaded by the Supreme. Tena Tyaktena Bhunjithaha. Tena, with that, by that, hence, or even by him. Tyaktena, by renunciation. No, Tyakta is the Visheshanam of Tyaj, Tyarang, Hanau, to abandon, to leave, to quit, to let go, to renounce. Bhvadihi Prathamganiyaha Parasmepadi, Sakarmakaha, Anit. Bhunjithaha, Vidhiling Lakaraha, Atmanepadam, Madhyama Purushaha Ekvachanam, of Bhuj, Bhujang, Palanabhyavaharayoho, Palana Abhyavahara, to protect, to preserve, to eat, to consume. Rudhati, Saptam Ganiha, Ubhaipadi, Sakarmakaha, Anit. Overall meaning of Tena Tyaktena Bhunjithaha. Hence, whatever you get to consume and enjoy, take it with the thought of renunciation. That is not for storing. Take it not for storing, not for getting involved in it. Ma agrudha. Agrudha, lunglakara. Parasmaipadam, Madhyama Purushaha Ekvachanam, of grudh, grudhun. Abhikankszayam, to desire, to long. Divadi, Chaturthaganiyaha Parasmaipadi, Sakarmakaha, set. Note, of agrudha gets dropped when accompanied by ma. The meaning also changes to imperative mood, lot lakara. Don't do this. So, negational imperative mood. So overall meaning of ma agradha, do not hanker for anything. Kasya swit dhanam. Kasya kim sarvanam atra pullingam shashti ekvachanam. Swit, indeclinable, a particle implying doubt or perhaps or may it be. This is correlation of kim. This is always correlated with kim. Swid, indeclinable, a particle of interrogation or inquiry. See, I have made the difference swith and swid. So swid is detailed separately in Update Dictionary as indeclinable, a particle of interrogation or inquiry, often implying doubt or surprise, and translatable by what, hey, hello, can it be that? It is added to interrogative pronouns in this sense or to give an indefinite sense. Dhanam. Dhan, ach. So the dhatu is dhan and ach is the krit pratyaya. That is how we get the word dhanam. Means one meaning is property, wealth, riches, treasure, money, gold, chattels, etc. Cattle actually. Dhanam tavada susalabham. Hitopadesha. Figuratively also, as in tapodhana, vidyadhana, etc. Any valued possession, an object of affection or endearment, dearest treasure, a valuable article, dhanam. In mathematics, the affirmative quantity or plus, opposite of runa. Another meaning of dhanam is a sound, dhan. So overall meaning of kasya swit dhanam, does anybody really own anything? Swit dhanam, kasya, does anybody really own anything? Swadhyaya, notes of self-study. The most interesting, rather practically challenging phrase, a lot intriguing also, is tena tyaktena bhunjitaha. Consume and renounce also. But how can one consume or enjoy something by also renouncing it? Is it like have the cake and eat it too? Comes to mind a very good shloka. Harirdata harirbhokta harirannam prajapatihi harirviprasharire tu bhungte bhojayate harihi. The meaning is the provider, data, is Harihi. The consumer, bhokta, is Harihi. All consumables, annam, are Harihi. He is Prajapati, the creator of all creation. Harihi is the Vipraha, all-knowing, omniscient, and all-energetic, omnipotent, Sharire, all across the body. It is like Harihi feeds himself. Isn't this a sublime thought of which we should remind ourselves when consuming and enjoying anything? Harirdata, harirbhokta, harirannam prajapatihi, harirviprasharire tu bhungte bhojayate harihi. This same thought is advised in two verses in Gita. Brahmarpanam brahmahavir brahmagnau brahmanahutam brahmaiva tena gantavyam brahma karma samadhina. This is in 4-24. The Brahman who offers Brahman to Brahman in the Brahman hearth, which is aflame with Brahman. Such Brahman who is so engrossed in Brahma karma and nothing else, will certainly reach and intermingle with Brahman only. Where else? Yat karoshi yad ashnasi, yad juhoshi dadasi yat tapasyasi kaunteya, tat kurushva madarpanam. Whatever you do, whatever you consume and enjoy, whatever you forsake or decline, whatever you give, dadasi, whatever regulations and penance you observe, yat tapasyasi, submit all that unto me, tat kurushu madarpanam. Now, another style of interpreting tena tyaktena bhunjitha is consume and enjoy, satisfy yourself, even suffer and experience bhunjitha with whatever has been left by him, tena tyaktena, for you, given to you by him, has been put to your lot by him. Here, bhunjitha has the general meaning as experience, partake of the lot, good or bad. But at the root of this thought is the question, is it he who decides our lot? Or is not our lot decided by our own actions? The proverbial wisdom says, as we sow, so we reap. Even in Gita, na adatte kasyachit papam na chaiva sukritam vibhu. This is in 5-15. Vibhu, the Almighty, takes na adatte, takes neither sin nor goodness of anyone. He has nothing to do with sin or goodness of anybody. Also see, tatratam buddhi sanyogam labhate paurvadehikam. The effects of actions, buddhi sanyogam, in the previous life, paurvadehikam, are carried forward in the next. By this also, as we sow, so we reap. Continues from one life to another also. The simple advocacy to avoid indulgence in bad actions is not to hanker, ma agrudha, by one's own aspirations, not to hanker by one's own aspirations, also not to hanker out of envy of attainments of others, or envy of what is obtained to others. The simple logic of why not to hanker is to ask oneself, what of my worldly acquisitions, dhanam, shall I be carrying with me at the point of death? What I shall carry is really my sweet dhanam, right? And that sweet dhanam cannot be anything material at that point of death. The irony is that most of human endeavor, struggle, jagat, is for material prosperity, which cannot come with us at the point of death. When reading Avyakta Nidhananyeva Tatra Ka Paridevana, I took a pause and deliberated on the word Nidhana, meaning death. Isn't the etymology of Nidhana directly related to Dhana? Interestingly, 3 shades of meaning of the word Dhana are given above: wealth, sound, positivity. But at the point of death, at Nidhana, whatever wealth, material prosperity we struggled for and acquired becomes meaningless, becomes of zero value. It becomes Nidhana. The heartbeat, the sound of life becomes zero. It becomes Nidhana. All positivity of our worldly existence, yes I am, becomes zero. It becomes Nidhana. For the word Jagat, whatever strives to survive. For this word also, there is another angle of study. It has 3 letters, J, G, Ta. See, the letter J in compound words such as Andaj, Ande Jayate. The letter J connotes Jayate. The letter G in compound words such as Khag, Kham Gacchati. The letter G connotes Gacchati. And in Sanskrit grammar, a standalone vowel is given a name with a suffix t, as defined by the Sutram 1-1-70, ta parastat kalasya. For example, connotes a only. So ta connotes only. That's all. Ityeva. So Jagat means Jayate, Ja Jayate, Ga Gacchati, Ta Ityeva. Jagat Jayate Gacchati Ityeva. Jagat is born, Jayate, Gacchati, goes. That's all. How true. By these studies of the words Nidhana and Jagat, it comes to mind that for Nidhana to be the word to mean death, and Jagat to be the word to mean whatever struggles to survive, or Jagat to mean where every creation struggles to survive. These words may not be born out of human intelligence. Rightly, it is hence said, Sanskritam nama Daivi Vak. Sanskritam is a divine language. Anyway, this mantra, ईशावास्यमिदं सर्वं यत्किञ्च जगत्यां जगत् तेन त्यक्तेन भुञ्जीथा मा गृधः कस्य स्वेद्धनम्, is a grand advice about how to live life. Shubhamastu.